Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. My name is Peter Oluoch. I am a stock market investor and a researcher. I teach people about the stock market and I tell them what stocks to buy, what stocks to sell, and I guide people generally in the stock market so that they can make money, so that they can have more money in their pockets and live a comfortable life. I don't want anybody to suffer financially. The issues of finances, I want to help you sort them. I have a Telegram group where I'm teaching people about finances, guiding them about the stock market, teaching them about money. My aim is simple: to create 10,000 millionaires in the next 10 years. And how we are doing it is very easy. You save 10,000 shillings per month times 5 years times the money will be 600,000. 10,000 per month times 12 months times 5 years, 600,000. But in the stock market, that money will be 1 million. And now I'm teaching people to buy stocks, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. The same way businessmen do. They can buy, like in Gikomba market, for example, you can buy a watermelon at 100 shillings, you sell at 130 shillings or 150 shillings and make you have 50 shillings profit. Now, if you have 1,000 watermelons and you make 50 shillings per each, then you end up with 50,000 shillings. If you can do that per week, you're already in the money. If you can do that per day, you're well off. And today's topic is this: long-term investing. Why long-term investing gives good results. The reason I'm doing this is very simple. I've monitored some stocks over the years. I've monitored Amazon. I've monitored Apple. I've monitored Microsoft. I've monitored Safaricom. And these stocks, I've come to discover that these stocks over the long term, they give very good results. Take, for example, Safaricom. In the year 2008, Safaricom was 5 shillings, then it went to 8 shillings, then we had post-election violence, then Safaricom dropped to about 2 shillings and 30 cents. Now, those who bought Safaricom at that moment, 2 shillings and 30 cents, as I'm speaking to you today, Safaricom is about 42 shillings. The people have been able to multiply their money almost 14 times. Let me say, to be exact, about 13 or so times. Money has been able to be multiplied several times over. People have been able to make 1,000% return in a period of 13 years or so. Now let's take Apple for example, or Amazon. Amazon in the year 2001, Amazon one share was $1. As I'm speaking to you now, one share of Amazon is $3,500. Amazon stock has multiplied 1,700, 172,000%. 172,000%, making Jeff Bezos the richest man on the planet. The same has happened to Apple. The same happened again to Bill Gates. Shares over a long period of time, let's say 10 years, 20 years, if you select a good company, the shares have been able to multiply over and over again. I'm sharing the wisdom from Investing Bible by Leno Shugnasi. Leno Shugnasi also supports the same idea, the same principle, that long-term investing is very good. Well, in my Telegram group, I'm trying to challenge this idea of long-term investing by telling guys that if we can be able to make 10% return per month, then in a year we can make 100% return. And 100% return, in my view, though we can debate on this, and I've opened a debate in my Telegram channel, which you can join. The link is below in the subscription, below here. that short-term investing, if you can do it consistently and make 100% return over a long period of time, then you can do better than long-term investing. But here I'm to challenge you, even though we are doing short-term investing, because this is what I'm testing, long-term investing is very good. And why? I'm comparing it with banks. Banks give us how much? About 5% return. Circles give us how much? About 10% return. Insurance companies give us 3% return. Far much lower than inflation. Inflation is 6%. So actually, if you're putting your money in insurance, you're wasting your money. You're wasting time. Because by the time you give them 100,000 in January, by December, your money is less because inflation has eaten away 6,000. Investing in insurance, invest in those which you can't avoid. Like car insurance, that one you can't avoid. Medical insurance, that one you can't avoid. But school fees, I have a better option. Put your money in the stock market. It has better returns. Now, what does Lino Shugnasi say? Lino Shugnasi says that if you stash away an extra $40 a month for 30 years and the money earns 12% interest, you will have an additional $141,000 without much effort. She also says that the sooner you begin saving diligently and boosting what you are already stashing away, the faster you will reach your financial goals. What makes the early bird principle so effective is the magic of compounding. And this compounding I've been explaining to people in my Telegram group. That is like a hen. A hen lays eggs, let's say 10 eggs or so. Then the eggs hatch into chicks. After a year or two, the chicks also become hens and they start laying eggs. So where you had one chick, one hen, now you had 10 hens, you have 11 hens. These 11 hens, they also start laying eggs. Let's say 11 hens each laying 10 eggs each, maybe about 100. Let's say 110, but for easy maths, let's say 100 eggs. 100 eggs, all of them hatch into hens, into chicks, and they grow into hens. In a year or two, you have 100 hens. Now all of them start laying eggs. You end up with 1,000 or so, which 1,000 eggs, which also hatch into hens, into chicks. And these chicks grow into hens. After a year or two, you have 1,000 hens. All of them again start laying eggs. My friend, before long, you have 10,000 hens. And that is the principle of compounding. That's how money grows. That's how a farmer grows and becomes rich. And that's how money grows also in the stock market and you become rich over a period of time, 5, 10, 20, 30, 40 years. Investing Bible from Lino Shugnasi. She says, what makes the early bird principle so effective is the magic of compounding, which has been called the eighth wonder of the world. Growing at 10% a year, $100 will be worth 1.3 million in 100 years thanks to compounding. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe. There's a red button down here, written subscribe. Click on it, and next to the red button, there's a bell. Click on the bell so that each time I do a video, you are notified. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. And you can drop your comments on the next video you want me to make so that we can make this channel interactive. Asante sana.